After days of violent protests in Bangkok, a temporary truce is in place as Thailand marks the King's 86th birthday. Cheering crowds have been lining the roads. They're a stark contrast to the street clashes between police and protesters, calling on Prime Minister Yingluck Shinawatra to step down.
A sea of yellow in Thailand in celebration of the revered King's 86th birthday amid a truce after days of violent protests in Bangkok. Huge crowds gathered around Bhumibol Adulyadej's palace in the coastal resort of Hua Hin to catch a glimpse and hear his words. All Thais should consider this very much and focus on doing their duties according to their responsibilities for the greater interest, which is the security and stability of the country.
The monarch spoke during national celebrations of his 86th birthday, which is coming at a time of political unrest. Anti-government demonstrators are surrounding their street rallies, or suspending, I should say, their street rallies today for the royal birthday observances. But protesters are expected on Friday to resume their push to oust Prime Minister Yingluck Shinawatra.
The political turmoil erupted last month when Prime Minister Yingluck Shinawatra tried to pass an amnesty bill. Her opponents said the move was an attempt to allow her brother, former Prime Minister Thaksin Shinawatra, return from exile. The protesters want Yingluck out of office, and they want to end her older brother's influence. The demonstrators suspended their campaign ahead of the king's birthday out of respect. They cleaned up a square in the capital where they had staged rallies. Many Thai people have been hopeful that the king would step in and help resolve the standoff. The king has served as a unifying figure during times of crisis in the past.
Now, the king in his speech remained neutral, but instead said Thai people have to know their role in society and they have to play those roles well for the benefit of the nation and its security. It can be seen as a speech directed to both sides, the government and anti-government protesters.